Hello and welcome back. It's Steve again of Bucks Coins, and this is a pre-decimal coin hunt. So we mix up the coins and see what the first one is we draw out. And the first one we draw out, this one is dated 1977. It's 5 shillings or a crown. There are 4 of these in the pound. 1977. That's the reverse. 1977, of course, was the Silver Jubilee. So, a lovely coin. Awful lot of them minted though. This one's a head of George VI. This one is 1948 and it is a 2 shilling piece. The 2 shilling was also known as the florin. These stopped being silver in 1946, so this is not one of the silver coins. 1950, so 1 shilling, so it's going to be died until 1952. So George VI. It's the English version. There is also a Scottish version. Third type of portrait of Victoria, the draped veil. There's a bit of damage on the top of the coin where it's a bit squashed. I don't know if you can see that just at the top here, where the rim's a bit damaged. And it's the year before her death, 1900. Okay, another silver coin. This one's a half crown. This one is 1948 again. So it's going to be George VI. Of course, it's the dreaded year, 1967. This was the most minted year of the 1 penny. Next one is the threepence, or threepenny bit. 1945, the year the Second World War ended. George VI. Oh, from bad to worse. This one again is from the same period, George VI, but as you can see it's very badly tarnished. Condition one from 1944. I bought out 2 or 3 coins there. Again, a shilling coin from 1948, English, George VI, very similar to one that we drew earlier on. Next one, so I drew 3 out together, is a half penny, again from the reign of George VI. Date on that one, during the Second World War, 1940. Drawn out with them is another half penny, 1967. Okay, this is a very tarnished coin. It has a young Victoria, be the first portrait, sometimes referred to as a bun head coin, because if you look at the portrait of Victoria, she has a bun at the back of her head, which will date it to pre-1860. That one there, very indistinguishable what there is. So let's get my microscope out again. Well, this is where the date would be, but as you can possibly see, let's just move that up a bit so you can have a look at the, as you can probably see, you can't see any distinguishing marks in there. You can see it's 18 something, but there's a 1, the 8, I think that's a 4, but I can't really make it out. I'm sure you can't from the image that's on the screen. So we'll just have to mark it down as a Victorian bunhead coin, but it's not a date that we need. Please excuse me picking up a couple of coins at a time, but my grip isn't too good with my arthritis. This is the last of the silver coins, in the sense of it's the last of the different types of silver coins that we can possibly pull from a pre-decimal hunt. This is a sixpence. This one is a halfpence from 1944. Again, George the Sixth. Oh, not 1940 it won't be. And again, another halfpence from 1943. So beginning of a date run there. 43 and 44 in 2 coins. Okay, next coin. There are so many of those from the legend up above. So my next coin is one from a king that we don't see too often on these hunts. This is Edward VII. He was on the throne after his mother died, Victoria, from 1901 to 1910. And the date on this coin is 1907. Like all coins of this age, it's over 100 years old. Bronze coin. They do get terribly tarnished at this age. It adds to them a little bit, but it also takes away some of the details. So I'm very happy to have that one in my collection. In short, the date runs left for Edward VII. There's only 9 more to go. My next coin is Elizabeth II, 1962. Again, another penny coin. Okay, we have another 3 pence from 1944. Threatening a bit, as it's sometimes called. It's the castellated one that looks very similar to our current £1, bimetallic £1. Elizabeth II, I'd say from the size of that it was a halfpenny, and I'm correct. Here we go. George VI, another shilling, but I had a quick look at this as I drew it out of the tub, and it's the one that I've not seen on either of the 2 hunts so far. It's a Scottish shilling. Now, as you can see, the lion is sitting upright and has the 2 swords in its hands. When you compare it to the English one that's sat above the crown. This one's 1948, and if you look either side of the crown that it's sat above, which is the Scottish crown, you have the symbol of the saltire, which is the Scottish flag, the white cross on the blue background, and on the other shield on this side is a thistle. So I'm going to mix it up, see if I can grab anything new out. Another sixpence. Mary Elizabeth II, 1956. One shilling, slightly different design, but it's still the English. You have the 3 lines on the 3 lines on the shield with the crown, so that's the English 1 shilling. of Elizabeth II from 1953. This is the first year of her appearing on the coinage. A 1967 half crown, 2 and 6, 12.5p in new money. It looks almost mint. There's a little bit of a mark there, a little bit of dirt there, but it's in very good condition. The George V penny. Came to the throne in 1910, died in 1936. This was from the very early on in his reign, 1911. The Drake Vale Victoria head. This is the third and final version or third and final portrait of her. This was done from around about 1870 onwards, and the date on this coin is 1899. I said I hadn't seen one in the hunt so far, and there we go, our very first one. It's a farthing coin. This one is 1943, so it's going to be the reign of George VI. First one. Just have a couple more coins, unless it's the dreaded 1967, of course, in which case I'll draw another one out. This one is 1900. It's going to be the Victoria draped head again. Don't know what that is on the top there. It looks as if it's something like Tipex or something like that has been put onto the coin. It's also ever so slightly, if you take a look at the top there, slightly squashed down, it seems to be. There seems to be an uneven wear on the rim, maybe. On the last coin, unless it's a 67, it's a threepence. It's a castellated threepence from 1955. So it's going to be Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. And there we go. Well, that's it for this coin hunt. What's my favourite coin? I do like Victorian pennies and Victorian coins in general. However, rather than being obvious, I'm going to go for the Scottish shilling piece, with an honourable mention to the first farthing that we found in the two hunts so far. Okay, that's it for this hunt. Thank you for viewing all the way through. If you want to see more from me, please hit the subscribe button where you'll be notified when I have new content. And if you like this particular video, please give me a thumbs up. It's been a while since I had one. So, thank you again. If you're doing a hunt of your own, hope you find what you're looking for. In the meantime, I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.